Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different.
When I first saw it, what's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. Let's go. Look, over there. The Reverie Hotel's... We'd better check.
This can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in. Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. How did you
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This... Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place. How about this? She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then. We'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher. Say, you mentioned before that you saw a Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Forget it.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from...
Oh, so... Look! There she is!
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear. I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you? Before we came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into. Her name was mentioned. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef.
Miss Katie regularly meant.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
There's a ghost! Don't come near me! Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But... Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death? Well, this is how it... Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I should... Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters!
You're...
Don't say that name! Caught in the net.
The seal of ill fate descends.
We have to fight! Somebody help me!
Stand still. Not through the game! This won't take long.
He passed out. His...
I see.
Unlike in the sweet dream. But we can't just leave this man here.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting. For you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape. Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himeko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius like this.
This is where we split up.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
This trash can is perfect for me.
There she is.
Everyone sings so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment. perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it, but now it seems...
The sweet dreams collapse.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 later, I discovered the land of the exile.
Hearing you speak,
I hate to admit it. It's regrettable. This is not the strong
Could there be another force influencing, considering what happened with
I'd hurt regardless. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail... I've decided to forgo my...
Look here, brother.
Looks like, but Charmony doves don't.
It looks weak and frail.
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let.
Okay.
I'll ask.
A cage?
Let's see. What is it? Oh, Paul.
I do.
Why?
Even if it's small enough for birds.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive from...
Ah, I see. As you probably know, we've seen their ancestors, after countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean... birds are...
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it.
I think people believe...
That's an interesting
For now,
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But...
And what...
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up. Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the... However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of you...
True to the title of Trailblazer.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, here we meet again. Everyone from the astral...
Robin.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say? That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with...
Thank you for your... Well, it all... The Stellaron? You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means? I wish that were the truth. But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires in Azdana, the
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the Stellaron first, the turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call,
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirit confusion. Sadly, we realized this far too late. At my wit's end, I had dormancy. That's its...
So this...
It's not just that.
So, the leg...
If you want to
If that's the case...
That's a question for Mr. Wings. Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It.
As I suspected.
As for the person who implored...
Well, that was easier than I thought.
Correct. I didn't have other options. The Dream Master, moreover. Mr. Gopher...
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother... But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an end. I won't step on that stage and sing. No matter the paradise in our dream.
Indeed. For the as the head of the Oak family, I'll fight alongside you.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up?
We have always been following in the footsteps of our...
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down. Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all for...
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment? Huh. I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave, if I'm right,
Aventurine is...
Remember what I said earlier? If negotiations go... The only question mark in all...
Good luck to you, Will.
Well, you take care too.
Spoken like a true hero, even if the Dream Master is innocent.
Don't you have some...
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, if I'm not mistaken...
I've been watching over you ever... Miss Himiko, were you the one who...
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless.
I don't know much about my life story.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. As for the last Nameless, on his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special... Come with me. Now is the time.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. Don't let us down, old.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
This trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, after all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even...
Well, let's have a look.
Wait, what, seriously? How could a dream bubble...
That old man always had this strange... I could never figure out what was going... That
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure
Don't start getting all
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless, there must be something contained in...
Well, I'm a follower of the... And that's why I understand.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make this for Mikhail. And for the...
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're...
The Astral Express?
Yes, my companions already...
I see, but your companion said you were... And you...
Me?
He's...
Oh, I see. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to...
What do you mean?
My apologies. This is the first time...
How about this? Give me their room number.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
How about you just...
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then?
Please be patient. We need to...
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about that.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to...
Sure thing. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything. Locked and loaded.
Everything here is so... The Charmony Festival is about to start! I'm so excited!
Hey! Are you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way...
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber-era event! How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does...
Oh, well, looks like I won't get any fudging.
Face for... Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel.
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask. Do you think there's anything to be worried about?
What do you...
What?
I'm not sure. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts.
That's she doesn't appear to be acting. Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the...
I agree. I walked around the hotel.
Well, I'll be forked.
We shouldn't...
not so fast.
Are you suggesting we...
I wouldn't say do nothing. They don't want to attract unwanted attention for...
If I were a family member...
Of course, we don't need to walk...
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object.
I'm sorry.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
My phone clearly shows that there are rooms.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smart?
It's called standing up.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
One Peach Soul Glad? Shaken? Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no.
If someone had reserved...
That's strange.
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to. Let's see what kind...
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Ah, this flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
As long as you're satisfied.
Let's give the memo keeper another half-system hour.
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. As you know, the faction, isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that...
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean with that Acheron lady.
And you believe that...
I'm not entirely...
Anyway, what unless the
Maybe sheep people do stupid, but eons?
You think sheep...
It's much simpler.
But in my opinion...
Oh.
Exactly. It's more about doing your...
I don't know what you've been through. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper does...
You sure have a lot of cards.
Well, by the way...
What's your plan?
It's simple.
No need for that.
Wait.
Are you leaving, Esteem?
Huh?
Ha ha. Looks like...
Oh, I'll be waiting for...
No mistake. That's her message.
Well, looks like we took it...
You're back? 2 guests just boarded saying they were looking...
Oh, just...
2 guests?
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking...
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the name...
You are the Memo Keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
Finally, Memo Keeper.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection. I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acker.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family.
To be honest, it was more...
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets...
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and...
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need... As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other, so this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe. Looks like the god you mentioned. Well, mortals who walk the path, and for some...
Like those...
Sin-thirsters. They emerge from the night. They were once my dear...
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the unwavering Determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. As for me...
But you know these...
Does this, so some tasks have to...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility.
I see. Thank you, Strange.
Before we part ways, it is true that their actions and... If...
A good question. What I do know, someone will stand...
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood,
I humbly request your...
Come to me, Mike.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of...
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh. Yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh.
I see.
But the Bloodhound family...
The family is ready to forgive.
Oh, thank you.
Next.
Hey, long time no...
I have sought their presence.
Sure, let's just... That's it. Nothing...
Do you...
My sins? You think nobody knows what you're... Before you start Well, I've spent enough time...
Oh, revered Trip. Who can judge the strong? Who can vouch for the weak? Who can... If the strong defending, then... Who...
Brother? Brother...
I'm... fine.
You've been working non-stop.
No need to worry about troubling anyone.
It has always been our wish to make effort, even if the negotiation...
I'm relieved to see your determination.
You know, the Dream Master rarely grants an
Let's hope we can...
Indeed.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, dear. It's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Mr. Sunday, if I just But it's no big deal. They told me not to sell it.
Selling everything you had.
Why? Can't you see? Life, it's better to be here.
Is this...
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there?
Oh, yeah. See you around, Mr. Sunday.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the man we ran into. Even though sweet dreams are nice.
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually. People believe they have a predetermined However...
Are you suggesting...
Exactly. The survival of the fittest. No tragedies exist here.
Perhaps that man is just...
Yes. Seeing.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. I can't stand being lonelier.
But if this went on forever...
And every day you get to wear fancy clothes.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the...
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like...
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
She had a valid point. And I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream.
Well...
However...
No. And the paradise we yearn for... shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either. The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor. You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. No. With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sarkosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, All my comrades died, and they have. And I'm true, my physical body, my true appearance.
So,
Just being able to live, my world has been torn apart. Now,
that old man's story. It's...
That's precisely why...
However, even this sweet...
There will be a way out.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received it in...
Barely. The people here are way too gullible.
Now that you've had your fill...
What? Now that you have to... You should be thankful.
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? I don't care what you're thinking, chicken wing boy. But I'm pretty sure our lovely Rob... Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise?
Stop it.
What?
Our paradise is none of your concern, Master.
All right. I'll go. Do you really believe those Well, I've done my part. Here, the last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them, and it'll be thrilling.
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, it seems like a lot has changed.
Well...
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in the paradise in Penacony is nothing more than a dream.
Remember the old man we...
That might be true. That path may have been more... Is Penacony granting these people a future?
Well, don't forget, the future for humanity is like the sky for birds. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters, because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, that's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails and abandoned?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which Eon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to
I see. Then, I would summon the Harmonious Choir too.
Don't you have a wish of...
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then, let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the Harmonious Choir. Yeah, it's a deal.
Maybe.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude? Do you have the numbers?
Got any more in...
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from... Penacony is our... We're more familiar...
That's right. But the problem is... So, no one's gonna say anything? Then... Why are you speaking like the general? So, I heard that before, as long as we clinch the tops. So, how do we go about participating? To tell you the...
So they're still running this.
We'll follow Marge's plan.
I'm afraid I won't.
Should we ever cross paths...
All right.
And Miss Firefly, we've
already come this...
This is also the spirit of the...
Oh, wow! They've really outdone the...
Behold! Here come 4 friends with spirits high and full of... Yes, you!
Excuse me, you four.
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of...
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us?
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners,
You vie for the...
The sword and rose!
A knight's head is hard as steel.
People are pouring in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, make way. Make way. Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons, and the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Dean. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Lida. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Ahem. Don't you guys need to hide your identities? Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves. Given the situation, this is our best hope. Let's just get it over with quickly. Hello, everyone! I'm March 7th. Hello, everyone.
So it's a bunch of name... Grab a bottle of...
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless Grab a bottle of... Nameless, you're once. During a particular... The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days. And the Watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins? Ha ha! That's the trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of the...
Ah, a wonderful wish! Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you, and those are the rules.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Time's ticking. Just listen to the grown-ups.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Welcome to the first stage of In the School. Now, make your choice.
champion's crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome to the Arena of Action Stars. Please make your way to the stage and vanquish those malevolent...
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this. There are a total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time. It's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this...
Time is of the essence. Let's make this...
Contestants, you are about to confront the monsters of the primordial dreamscape. As dream chasers who've come to Paniconi, defeating them is your first step towards success.
All the Soul Glad is ours! Don't even think about what...
Wealth and wisdom!
Mind your manners.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. The seal of ill fate descends.
Maybe I can do this. Somebody help me!
Stand still.
Turn out your pockets!
Yeah!
Soul Glad!
Pretty simple.
Congratulations on just as you're about to give up. A downpour sparks a business idea. You enter the umbrella business. But just as things are looking up, you encounter a competitor. Defeat them and emerge victorious from this trade war.
Why is our opponent so glad?
Because this is Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd festivity auditions of the 20th century.
Isn't this just product placement?
To safeguard the integrity of Soul Glad, I will soar...
What's wrong? Everyone's a customer. Now feast your eyes. It's never too early. For a happy new year. Wealth and wisdom.
May as well kill them all. What would you like to know this time? Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
Relax. Didn't hurt.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. Here, all yours. Stand still.
This isn't the end.
The world kisses me with pain, and I provide with soul glad in return. Whoosh!
Congratulations, no matter how lengthy—
None will take my soul. Oh, dinosaur! Grab a bottle of salt!
What's wrong? Everyone's a customer.
Relax.
What would you like to know this time? The seal of ill fate descends.
Get them!
Stand still.
You dare attack me?
Forget your wallet. Come feast your eyes. It's never too early for a happy new year.
Caught in the net.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Here we go. Turn out your pockets.
Destiny's course is become here, all yours.
Relax.
Wealth and wisdom.
May as well kill them all.
What would you like to know this time? Huh.
Stand still.
You truly...
That should do it. Isn't this fight way off?
Transforming into a dun after an extended battle, you finally emerged victorious! But in the years that followed, you... well done! You brought to life the thrilling action scene.
Looks like we won. Let's hurry up and get to the next stage.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage. Look at the time!
That red hair...
You'll find out eventually. You have the option to choose now. Dear friends, welcome to the end. It is said that these cartoons enter into the world of...
If it's a gunfire trial, ready? 1, 2, 3. Are we...
Very good. In this Hanu's adventure episode, Boss Stone has got... Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped.
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you... Long time no see, Hanu. You look pretty stressed out. Oh, Ma! Listen closely, Hanu. But you know what? Now scurry along. I can't wait to see you finish the...
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us. Look up there! If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick? Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
It's hurry now, Hanu. Touch that tea.
Are such. Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented. Is that Han? I know that this may sound like an exact. What exactly is he talking?
It's
Clocky?
in Dreamville. Clocky is. Hanu says. The enemy is at our doorstep. Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now.
So they just. Sheesh. Logic in this. Well, here we go again. Ready? I am gradually getting me.
No, it's last we saw, but brave Hanu won't.
But.
Guess what?
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the soaring locust too. Careful. Here we go again. That should be all of the.
Oh my! Hanu is.
Well, that's that. But,
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, in the final stage, you will face. Welcome to the 33rd school.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone...
Are you a Knight of Beauty? Everyone's a customer. Yeah.
Stand still.
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness to honor.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Rise to the challenge.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Relax.
Rise to the challenge. The flesh wound. Pledge thine loyalty. My gallant friend, put forth all your might.
Cleared out your pockets.
Rise to the challenge.
What would you like to know this time? The seal of ill fate descends.
Do we have to fight?
Stand still.
Rise to the challenge. Confess.
Forget your wallet.
Rise to the challenge.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength!
Here we go.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Forget your wallet?
Pledge thine loyalty. Put forth all your might.
Mind your manners. Ill tidings manifest.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Stand still.
Rise to the challenge.
Uh-oh. Drop the ball.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Don't come any closer.
These are devils. I'll crush them all. Put forth all your might.
That spot isn't it?
Give me strength.
Everyone's a customer.
Bear witness to
Didn't hurt.
Rise to the challenge.
What do you want to know? Ill fate
The
descends.
flesh
I'm
wound.
gonna hold everyone back again.
Relax.
Rise to the challenge. Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Mind your manners.
Here
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Stand still.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Pledged I'm loyal.
Retribution will find you.
May as well kill them all. Relax.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me, protect me.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
This symbol of pure.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Bear witness. You are fighting a gentleman.
What do you want to know?
Stand still.
Stay put. Get them.
Confess.
Not bad.
Put forth all your might.
Everyone's a customer.
Relax.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
Say bye to breathing.
Rise to the challenge.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Rise to
Stand
the challenge.
still.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Didn't hurt. May as well kill them all.
Ill tidings manifest.
Rise to the challenge.
scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Yes. Pledged I'm loyal.
You dare attack me? Rise to the challenge.
Relax.
Rise to the challenge.
Stand still.
Rise to the
Hold everyone back
challenge.
again. Protect me, protect me. There we go.
Bear witness. To.
Turn out your pockets.
You are fighting a gentleman. Confess.
Rise.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Let the duel commence.
Ill fate descends.
Flesh wound. Get them.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Come feast your eyes. Happy New Year.
The flesh wound.
Rise to the challenge.
Pledged I'm loyal. Put forth all your might.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill tidings manifest.
Give me strength. There we go.
Rise to the challenge.
Stand still.
We don't have much time. In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Huh.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive Eye. On behalf of the organizers, your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition. And I've taken steps. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of... Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. Ultimately, only heroes... But I would dare ask, if you'd... A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
That's not the point! Don't let him
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone. This way, will at least...
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. Let's talk about our trip and our final course of action.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmity Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to... Do you have...
I'd like to... If I have offended the astral...
Dream Master.
Sunday. The magnitude of this Sunday.
I will do as you...
Robin.
I will do as you command.
May thy will.
Oh, triple-faced...
Let us begin.
Understood? Question.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from...
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate?
Never.
Then, a fun... Do you swear to fulfill...
With the Eon as my witness, if I...
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith.
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr.
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly sheep?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One? Shepe.
perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but in the distant past. Later, though an eon may perish,
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. For the sake of our grand...
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal within the Foundation and through harmony.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be...
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would your efforts for the justice of Penacony. Oh, I intend to.
If it is the order that...
You're mistaken, Miss Penacony and the entire natural selection.
So you've decided to resurrect...
If Miss Himiko is... I'm willing to divulge the... So, come with me.
Huh? Where do...
Welcome. This isn't...
That means...
Did you do the same to Welp?
It's a tuning process. Tuning allows you to Now, everyone. From this point on, I believe after going through... Let's begin. This story happened when Robin later on. Robin and... That baby bird was tiny. We decided to build a nest. It was clear that if we decided that when it hits destiny. Now, I pass the power. Stick to the original plan, or build a cake. I eagerly await your... I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar. We passionately nursed it. I watched it for a long while. Finally, the fall shattered its... I deeply regret the choice. This story happened when I was appointed as It was during that period. He was a dream. He told me he had a plan in place after hearing the Dream Chasers. I'll tell you the outcome. Will you do as I did, or will you remain? I look forward to everyone. It seems you say he never gets caught. Should he be apprehended? As to your choice. And the story this time. This story, what surprised me was... The letter contained...
Do you know?
My sister.
To help you grasp...
From what the letter indicated.
Correct.
A stray...
A war has broken. She hoped to...
Is she alright?
If the operation was successful by the eon above.
Those... Now you understand what...
How could this...
It's all in the past. Likewise. Because this is merely... Would you still support... I am now aware of everyone's stance. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise. I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble...
So what is your
Good question. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. A place nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis, that is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple... During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance, and it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite... And thus, there would be no need to bear them. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would
It sounds like a flawless theory.
But...
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to...
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all. Even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
What is this place?
Does this place... It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct. Exactly. The question now, we're drawing closer to the truth.
All right.
I guess... I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door?
Weird. If I remember correct... And hold on.
This could be a case since this place seems...
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. I heard...
You and...
Yeah. They follow Miss Mirror's...
Sailor.
Could you tell us more about the compass?
The compass is a...
That's a great story.
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps clock.
So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Mikhail, so...
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Anything special?
Mikhail is...
Grandpa?
But we haven't heard anything about the watchmaker having descendants. Could you tell us more?
Yeah, sure. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventure.
It appears that... So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey. I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water resembles every time I get...
Have you recalled anything?
Yeah. He often said that those moments felt like...
You know? Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home.
Yeah. Back then.
It seems this Mikhail...
Yeah.
But this raises... Could this be...
I'm sorry. Perhaps I'll... I wish to share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Uh-huh. Something feels different about this place.
Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
The atmosphere in this—
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that sea?
Yeah. He described how to ensure that on that day, he called me to his study. I asked him if I could—
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. And he said that—
A train?
It's— Then, he said the distant sound of—
Exactly, Misha!
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw, right?
Do you remember?
Hey, this
Looks like we're just one.
This is it. While I spent my time waiting for Grant here,
So, the...
Yes, this...
Wait. What?
Marge.
Yeah, the little guy here, right?
Looks like everyone—
The answer lies in the astral. And when we were in Dreamflux... A mimetic life that can only...
But Misha—
That's the key to the... Have you ever seen...
wait.
That's the answer, I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged...
So it's not— And the whistle you—
That's one way to see it. How about we...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my truth. I was born on Lucia. Mikhail Char Legwork. If you prefer...
So...
As for the child who is... And this, also
At the end of the journey. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize.
I don't think Misha has forgotten the one who brought our unconscious...
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Esdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome. So, if you ask what's left within this war, now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For all I have for you is a story and two gifts.
I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my and my hat too. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Oh, come on. Stop joking at a moment like this.
In that case, the vote stands at 2-1. Then let's proceed together to the end of this.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't...
Please don't...
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. Now go! Board them.
Where are you going?
I'm going to clean the floor.
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah.
I know what it looked like before.
Well, it's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to...
I see.
But...
Don't worry.
Where are you going, legwork? I see. The people of Astana... Don't worry. Not all... Yeah, this is... Farewell, legwork. Don't worry, someone has to be at the forefront.
Because you're all we have!
But what will happen to Pennick? Tiernan. We nameless... If I don't come back in one piece.
Where are you going?
Oh,
you answer my question.
Relax, Gallagher.
Oh, come on. If you die...
Yes, I will organize a...
So...
Desperate. Make sure to send an
Misha!
Oh, last night.
Write it down?
Oh.
Of course.
Yes, I was a kid. And I wanted to have a...
Yeah.
But you know what? It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy. And the watchmaker is just a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Please, wait a sec!
I've traveled far enough.
Oh.
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? You told me.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide...
My next destination? Misha? You're acting weird today.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, It resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is? Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go, but don't worry. Everyone, whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and...
Does that mean he wants to?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird.
Well, in my I sensed a strong... That's why he'll get...
Ah, you. We've even dealt with a...
Anyway, we can't now that we've taken up the mantle.
However, a desire to dream. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring because one of the line
3 times?
The first time was so now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only By achieving victory in this battle, can we see the most
The true death.
We must do every.
Have you?
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance for the.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers.
You mean?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my...
Well, I want to live. People die. We.
Do you exist?
Are you not this? If I were to die, though, it's the tombstone that it will bear the name.
That's quite... I can sense that it's a shame you won't be able to see it. Yeah. Not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings, but in the end, well, then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things. Like, before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She...
Well,
Condolences.
that's proof that...
Or...
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days. I fear that those vivid red men...
Hard to imagine.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the Ancient Swarm disaster? Tazeront, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war, the propagation and the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shepe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum, and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony.
I can't say for sure, but
Holy wubba
Lawfu, now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawfu Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the Chosen One who harmonizes?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival. In our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, That's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soul Glad. But why is the venue?
And not only that,
Yeah, I wonder.
let's explore.
Memories seem to be different again. Discard your worthless destiny. Memories seem to be different again. Memories seem to be different again. Discard your worthless destiny. Discard your worthless destiny. Memories seem to be different again. Discard your worthless destiny. Memories seem to be different again. Discard your worthless destiny. Discard your worthless destiny. Memories seem to be different again. Memories seem to be different again. Discard your worthless death.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy
creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
Are these puppet?
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us?
My apologies. I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana history is a mere within it. Let us commence with the dawning. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun...
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it? Where are we now?
The atmosphere here. This act is named...
I thought things were fun.
Discard your worthless destiny. Discard your worthless destiny. Discard your worthless.
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
place.
In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Make a wish.
Forget your wallet? No one's gonna pay you to stand still.
Time to say bye. Boom. The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
the cages and
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation. The three Nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile.
Stand still.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
That was a heck of a performance!
Let's build another prison.
Once again, as Dana was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives.
I hope you like this.
As you can see, freedom permeates.
Prisoners, this.
Hey! Why don't we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
Not bad. Happy New Year! Stand still.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Protect me! Protect me!
Time to say bye. Boom.
No one can restrain.
Thus conclude.
This must be how Penacony. However,
This show is... These puppets... Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil.
Look! Another frame!
Ode to Fool.
The surroundings are...
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Welcome to this mansion, dear Elsa.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Accountant! We are the pillars of this mansion!
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
My child, you did not serve the old master.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness, and ascended as the new family head.
Those who dance peace.
The Lamp Moth family endeavored to extend the silver rail left by the Express, only to be eradicated by the remnants of the Swarm, leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos.
As for me, I shall forge new...
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Egg...
Dear outside... I wish...
This is the second act.
But this new master...
Perhaps this is the
Looks like we...
Either I shall be my... Without a master.
Master is no longer here.
This puppet isn't responding at all.
Master is no longer here. Master is no longer here. Master is no longer here.
Once I stood as... My former master has long departed.
Master!
Master.
I shall sing for my new master.
Thank you, dear outside. Heed me, cast aside the...
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about.
Listen, the snow blankets all has come. The sky trembles, and the earth seems to at the edge of the silver moon. The first buds sprout under the rising sun.
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
Mind your manners. Didn't hurt. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Give me strength!
Stand still. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Alas, they remain but thus conclude.
This is how This
guy really... This guy is really into these puppets. Oh, I get it now.
And the atmosphere here.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Without a king, who shall bear responsibility for the people?
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Without a king, who shall protect the weak and stand
We shall
against the
support
mighty?
one another, protecting the weak and standing against the mighty.
shall govern the movement of stars? The
Before
ebb
the
and flow
arrival
of tides?
everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue even after the king's departure.
But after the king's departure,
we
become the new king.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off?
Perhaps we'll need to.
So, do you think their mind needs?
farewell, former king. We no longer have need for a king, for we have become.
How did it go? You can't change.
My apology.
Let our previous king
Prepare for battle.
descending from infinite cycle centuries. I can burst towards the future with measured steps. No need to remember me. The secret exists. For the contours of my mind shall be set with other experiences.
I'll crush them all!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descend. Give me strength.
Stand still.
In the hushed expanse of an Octoi's mind shall we.
This is the final scene. Let's go. Once this state.
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all thus, on
This grand theater.
Everyone, get ready.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take. You've arrived at the perfect... Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Pentecost and the very... Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness. Especially when those people are...
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himik?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing in your so-called paradise. You would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict had... However, before the prelude to the future begins, please... Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
The Eon with great might, under the banner of the Order, pacify all things in the cosmos.
Destiny isn't chosen. Mind your manners. Glad I trained.
Turn out your pockets! Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Cutting the net. Stand still.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Mind your manners.
Cutting the net.
Don't come any close.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Ill fate descends.
I'm scared.
Staccato.
Relax.
Drop the ball.
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
Protect me, protect me.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Under the banner of the Order, all things in the cosmos.
Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Cutting the net.
Destiny isn't.
Stand still.
I'm scared!
Stay put!
Give me strength! Here we go! Strength!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Don't throw the game!
Ill fate descends.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get them!
Relax.
What a drink!
Didn't hurt.
Forget your wallet?
Say bye to
Memories
breathing.
are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Mind your manners.
The world is upon the stars shooting.
Don't come any closer!
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
Get them!
Stand still. May as well kill them all. Relax.
I'm scared!
Stay put!
Protect me! Protect me!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Cutting the net. Stand still.
Give me strength! Here we go!
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Destiny is apparent.
Relax.
Mind your manners.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get them!
Turn out your pockets!
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. Supreme Tutor, Harmonious Choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet.
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Relax.
Noisy.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them. Noisy.
Stand still.
Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
Why is it perceptive as you are? Answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
That breathing sensation. Remember.
Disorderly noise. Noisy.
Relax.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Disorderly noise.
Because neither side could tolerate discord.
Forget your wallet? Wealth and wisdom!
Mind your manners. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
May as well kill them all.
Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Time's passage is Honkai.
Sink into a dream.
Do we have to fight?
Get them.
Stand still.
Disorderly noise.
Caught in the net.
Disorderly noise.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
They're not your
Good
bucket!
times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Disorderly noise.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Danheng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy.
hear me? Do you remember your name? In any case, since you remember what happened just... it's a long story. And then we returned to reality. Everyone else has also returned.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice.